friends and family. Saturday, 4th of November, Parang in a Pot is back with activities and heartwarming melodies of traditional Parang music that will get your feet tapping. Bring your best aim to win as many prizes as you can from our wide selection of games, including Hoopla, Tin Pan Alley, Lucky Dip, and more. For $120, you'll be transported to a world of vibrant music and mouth-watering food. What are you waiting for? Get your tickets now from the office at St. Joseph Convent, Port of Spain, or on the day when gates open at 5 p.m.
Parang in a Pot, St. Joseph Port of Spain, St. Joseph Convent, that is, giving us Parang in a Pot, the fundraiser happening on Saturday, the 4th of November. And this morning, I'm joined by Vice Principal of St. Joseph's Convent, Port of Spain, Miss Maritza Ramphal, as well as Head Girl, Sadie Lewis. Ladies, good morning and welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
A pleasure. You can tell that I'm enthused because I love the costumes and the performances. And the fact that this is not the first one, we are getting Parang in a Pot. But why in a pot?
Because it really is a mix. It's not just a Parang competition. It's like a whole big callaloo of things. So it's singing, that competition. Then there's the pot with all the lovely food, delicious ham, pastels, Arabic food, bacon shark, all kinds of anything you want, pulori, wide variety. And there's also like a little bazaar theme going on as well. So it really is a wonderful evening of entertainment, fun, food. So we call it Parang in a Pot.
It makes complete sense. Now, as you were telling me, it's in its 9th year.
Yes.
COVID giving us a little bit of a snippet.
Yeah, if it wasn't for COVID, it would be 11. But yes, the 9th year, it was the brainchild of a member of our parent support committee, Therese Ning Chow, 11 years ago. And it has just grown over the years, and it has now blossomed into something that is anticipated eagerly by every single member of our school community.
I can imagine. Now, Sadie, as a member of the school community, could you describe to me a little bit of the preparation? Because I know we're seeing students performing from that promo.
Yeah, so it's a house competition. So in our school, we have 6 houses, and each house has a group with around 15 singers. And basically, they start from September practicing with the band, Mr. Noel Aming and his Paranderos. They practice every Sunday. And so they have a test piece that every house performs, and then they also have a chosen piece that they get like more creative freedom to sort of, you know...
personalities come out. Santos in the short pants, apparently, from the video that we just saw. That sounds like really fun stuff. But we know it's for a cause because this is a fundraiser.
Yes.
So, Vivi, could you tell me how the funds are used from this endeavor?
Right. So every term we have running costs to meet. Labs have to be replenished. We have multimedia. We have, you know, things, air conditions break down, unfortunately.
I know about
so yes, and we would never say to any student, you know, we don't have the chemicals to run a particular lab, so tough luck for you. No. So we are a government-assisted school, and it's important that, of course, we help ourselves to meet all of our running costs.
Of course. And how much do we have to pay to be a part of that fundraising endeavor?
Only $120.
That sounds great for food, entertainment, and a little bit of competition.
From 5 until 11, yes. And there is going to be a surprise guest artist as well.
Oh, yeah. Things coming out to the pot, man. I like that. Now, 5 to 11, this is happening at the school itself.
At the school compound on Pembroke Street.
All right. Now, in terms of these sorts of endeavors, the preparation we know for the students started in September. As far as the school goes, even coordinating it, this was all done by Teachers and Parents Association. Any partners you want to thank?
We are very grateful to many members of our school community. We have our parents who have come forward to help because all these stalls are basically manned by parents and students. So it really is a whole school community effort. Our Parent Support Committee, if it was not for them, this would not be happening because all the things like organizing a stage, lighting, sound, who's going to be bringing in prizes, putting all these things together, packing we use classrooms for these stalls. So, you know, our ancillary staff who work so hard, not only to prepare the rooms for the stalls and the games, but also to put the school back together so that we can come back on Monday to a clean, well laid out classroom.
Beautiful.
So it's a lot of work, but we're invested in it.
It's really lovely to always see community and that camaraderie come together for the kids.
Yeah.
And I want to ask Sadie, as someone who does perform, because I had to ask if you were Paranderos that would be on the stage. You're not performing this year?
Well, no, not this year. As I'm head girl, I'm like, okay, I'll take a step back. But the prefects do perform as like a fun, just, you know.
So you're not competing?
Not competing.
Okay.
But I can really attest to how much work goes into that preparation, and then the experience of performing as well. It's really, really like one of a kind. And I always encourage these students, you know, to participate, and you can see it really builds school communities. So.
No, I've gone to a co-ed school. I was all the way in the East, so my experience would be slightly different. But if you were to encourage anybody who might be shy or reluctant, might feel that pressure to come forward and display their talents on the stage, what would that sound like? Give us some encouragement this morning, Sadie.
Sure, well, I was that shy, introverted person in Form 1, so I can definitely speak to that. So basically, you are only going to be in your secondary school for 5 or 7 years, right? And you really have to make the most of that time and that opportunity. So I would encourage you, even if you are shy, you don't have to go and do a solo. Just stand, you know, and participate. And I'm sure that the older students are always very welcoming, and you're not doing it alone. You have a lot of support. And looking back, you will definitely enjoy it. And you would have been so proud of yourself that you took that little step, you know? So basically, just try to put yourself out there.
I like that. Give yourself a try.
Yeah.
I like that. Sadie, thank you very much for that bit of inspiration this morning. And of course, Marissa, thank you very much for joining us, making sure that the St. Joseph Convent, Port of Spain, Parang in a Pot is underway. We are heading over to the school on the 4th. You want to be there from 5 to enjoy all of the performances, all of the eats and entertainment, and make sure that you support a beautiful cause. Ladies, thanks for joining me this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you
Best of
very
luck.
much. Thank you.
And while we listen to some Parang over here, we have your birthdays next on the Now Morning Show. Stick around.
I want